Hi friends, this is Ovi and welcome back to my channel, Ovi the Wonder Girl. You might have noticed in my garden video, we have irrigation system that runs over my garden. My dad forgot to do a small space in our garden, so I'm going to show you how I set up the irrigation system manually and automatically with the things I found at home. I have a garden hose that's 15 meters and a circuit tube that's 15 meters too. So let's see how I do it manually. Let's go. This is another place my dad has run irrigation system. So he has put a 180-degree mist flow. Why he put mist is because when you turn it on and then turn it off after it's done watering, it looks like the plant's leaves and the plant has a mist effect. Now, let's go have a look at the place I was talking about. Come on! This is a small area I was talking about. It has 4 pencil plants, some hibiscus. I love hibiscus, just to tell you, because of their very nice red colored flowers. We have a few hedges too. Safety is number 1, so I'm wearing gloves and glasses. Just kidding, I have to wear glasses. So I have laid down the tube right next to the root of the hedges, so then we don't waste water, and we're going to peg them down with these U-shaped pegs and use a hammer if I need to hammer down the pegs. So what we're going to start with is that we're going to put this peg over here, but we need to make sure the tube is straight, so I'm going to peg it down here. And then one in the middle over here. I'm running close to the root. And I'm also going to put one peg over here. I finished pegging down the circuit tube, but it's longer than I expected. So I'm going to use this cutter to cut it up to here, and then it came with a stopper. I'm going to stop it there. I'm going to put the stopper over there to make sure the water doesn't leak out of the pipe. Okay, now we can use the stopper and plug that in. I've just put the stopper in. And now we're going to bring the water. So we have a rainwater tap that's connected to a huge rainwater tank. This thing you see over here is connected to a 4-zone irrigation system my dad set up by hand. This tap is connected to a dual tap splitter that this tube is connected to our garden hose. We use the garden hose when we want to water something other than the garden bed. As you know, we have an irrigation system there. So we're going to connect this end of the garden hose to this part of the dual tap splitter. And now we're going to run this garden hose along to the place where we put the circuit tube. So I'm going to run it along this spot here and then to the edge here. If we just take it straight to this way, someone could trip. So I've connected the garden hose, but I noticed that the 15-meter long garden hose was too small. So we had to use the bigger one, and it was the longer one. It was the 35-meter garden hose. So let's test this out, and then I'll show you how to automate the irrigation system. Oh, can you see that? Look at that droplets, and I think you can change. It's how the water flows using the knob. But can you see that? This is so cool. I think this is a mist effect my dad was talking about. The droplets. Okay, we've tested this out. Let's turn off the circuit tube and get it automated, because I'm too lazy to go every afternoon to turn on the knob. Okay, let's go. To automate the irrigation system, you can either use a mechanical automator thingy-mabob or this Wi-Fi connected water controller from Beehive. So what we do is you put this in here. I finished tightening this water connector. Now I'm going to plug the hose into here. We're all set to go. I have the Wi-Fi module, and this isn't waterproof, so I have to connect it into the house. Shall we go? I'm in the laundry room, and I'm going to plug the Wi-Fi module into this plug spot and turn it on. We're all set to go. Now I have to set up the app in my phone, and then we'll test it out. I've set up the app, and I'm going to press test to see if this irrigation system works. Did you hear that tick sound and the shh sound? That tells me that the irrigation system is working. Let's go check the other side and have another test to see if that works there. You ready, guys? Let's do this. Look! Can you see that there? Or if you want to see closer, look how it's dripping onto the mulch. And that, my friends, is how you set up an irrigation system. It was pretty fun doing it myself. Thanks for watching. Ta-ta, bye-bye. See you on my next video.